Hey, you guys, it's Anne Marie. Usually it takes a lot for me to do part twos to videos because I know 10 minutes is a long time for people to pay attention anyway. I can't get to 3 minutes. I always go over. So this is the second part. I was really called to get the book because I really wanted to read and tap into this card because I was still feeling some energies from the collective about solitude, sadness, and grief. And so this is from the animal, excuse me. Again, the roller coaster rides, my voice is hoarse. Excuse me, the Animal Guide Ruin Cards Oracle. And I'm not going to read all of it, but I just wanted to read a few pieces of it, just as maybe as a confirmation and some extra guidance if you choose. Excuse me. Why do people grieve? Anger prepares us for battle and fear for a necessary fight. But sadness, it seems to be not only unpleasant, but also pointless. Is it hedonist? Hedonist? Why can't I pronounce these words? When I'm not recording, I can pronounce stuff. Well, kind of, sometimes. But anyway, I can't pronounce it. Like, went as far as numbing themselves with body pleasures in order not to feel. Yet it is still impossible for us to live without any darker moments, unless we live so carefully that we do not live at all. To mourn is to know what is important and what to avoid. In solitude, we can find our own voice. So night may bring clarity, yet usually we are afraid of what it offers. It is undeniably horrible to think that something may attack us from the shadows, but even more so if the strike comes from within. From within. As we know from Sigmund Freud, the subconscious is full of inner demons just waiting to be evoked. Bats were always creatures with similar characteristics. These were supposed to be bloodthirsty nocturnal mammals, they perpetrate bats like vampires. So it talks like to suck the life out of others to thrive. At the same time, it is cursed with immortality, a profound aberration of natural order. Human imagination brought them into existence. Humans instinctively know how unhappy and desperate they would be. Endless life without purpose can easily turn into torture. Depression is the closest we get to this state of real life, which I don't think that's true. I think we get deeper than that. But even without such dramatic experiences, it is not uncommon to hear someone really negative call an energy vampire. So this also assumes to be a negative ruin. It personifies loneliness, suffering, and a sense of incomprehension. We are reluctant to see it among other ruins. It is a symbol of suspension, limitations, and adversities which appear on our path to overcome. In regards to a person, this is the description of a person, often tells about someone worried or sad. It could be someone feeling lonely, grieving, unable to cope with rejection, or living in the shadow of others. It can also be a negative person with dark thoughts and gloomy aura around them. It should come as no surprise when a neurotic or depressed person hides under this ruin. So this could be someone in your energy that you may not realize that they are hiding under this sadness and grief and that they are an energy vampire. This is why I wanted to read to get additional interpretation. So if this isn't you, the sadness and grief, someone may be an energy vampire that is masking. And I just heard Spirit say, and playing the victim of their sadness and grief. Oh, woe is me. Everybody always hurts me. Everybody always attacks me. Nobody loves me. This isn't you. This is someone that could be in your energy, and they're an energy vampire. So this is another part of this could possibly be for this card, and that's why I want to do the second message. This obviously represents night hours, the darker days of the year, a period of mourning after the loss of a loved one, or a long period of anxiety, or a long period of loneliness, sadness, anticipation, or isolation. No one is impatient. No one impatient would like to see this in their spread. Okay. So for relationships, it's a ruin of loneliness. So it may suggest the parting of ways. More often than not, this ruin will show up when the querent, the collective, is not ready to welcome new people in their life. Well, that's why this is showing up. You don't want to welcome new people. If you see this ruin in your spread, look deep into your heart. Maybe there's something emotionally difficult from your past that you're struggling with. Oh, it was a question. Take your time and be gentle with yourself. It is worth remembering that no situation lasts forever, and even this ruin may eventually lose its power. So about jobs, this talks about, are you satisfied in your current job? Maybe your profession isn't right for you. There may be emotional dilemmas related to your professional life. And it may talk about looking for a new position or doing something that associated with occupations performed after dark. So this may, you may be a night shift worker, or I interpret this as there may be people doing something in the dark against you at night. This represents also mental well-being. Someone may be struggling with states of anxiety or depression. A mourning period, like we said before. Sleepwalking, insomnia. This actually can help with insomnia problems. You can use this ruin to work on your dark side, and deep-rooted issues. So, I think, yeah, is that it? This corresponds to the Hermit and the nine and 10 of Swords in the tarot. So if anyone is curious about that, also it's connected to Saturn and Capricorn sign in astrology. Activities to live in the shadow of others, complain, hide, and feel sorry for oneself, worry, regret, see only the dark side of things. So this may, like I said, this may be on the flip side. This may be someone in your energy that is trying to be an energy vampire by doing woe is me, because they're trying to get the energy from you. So I hope this gave you some additional clarity. We did say that we need to surrender to joy and surrender to your full power. I also want, since we have a little bit more time, fuck it, we just make it a 10-minute video. I want to bring something forward here to see what, Spirit, where's the deck? Okay. What is it that, moving forward, that can help you with this? We already talked about what we need to surrender to. You know what? No? Okay, Spirit's saying, I'm sorry, of course we got close to time. What is this? Attached to your inner child. Bottom of the deck. Practice freedom. Release the weight of judgment. Number 26. That's dope. Which would be 8. So, and there's a eagle on there. Sorry, we're getting close to time, you guys. So what is it? Maybe your inner child that may be related to this. And this may be the energy of that person who's depressed and trying to be an energy vampire. Be still. Number 4. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence to just be. So if you're unsure if this, I'm still hearing the Spirit is saying that this could be split down the middle. There's an energy vampire. To be still and ask Spirit for guidance, and Spirit will show you. But Spirit is also saying, you already know who this person is. If there's an energy vampire in your life, you may want to take a look at if they're playing the victim role. And so that's for that part of the message. And for the other half of the first part of the message of the first video, about being very mindful of being stuck in the sadness or in the grief, that even though there's healing that can be done from that, not to the deeper healing for your inner child is, why is it comfortable for you to be alone? Who has hurt you so much in the past that you're afraid to open up your heart to? Who you feel as though you can't be still with? Is that making sense? Yes. Okay, Spirit said that's the message. So thank you all for allowing me to read that for you. I hope, well, I know this resonates for who it needs to resonate for. You are loved. You are protected. The divine is always there for you. There's no need for you to be alone. You are safe. And you are secure. I hope you're healthy and happy and full of joy. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't harm. Have a great night.